Well, Michelle, that's of course that the center of the incident, exactly what happened when the shooting transpired. The initial reports had suggested earlier on that someone, particularly a security guard, had been shot at the home of Bellamin Mugabe. This is of course in Hyde Park, but police would later confirm when he was of course arrested on Thursday that it was in fact a gardener who was shot. We understand that this may have transpired from an altercation. We've understood that what we understand is that he may have been upset at the gardener not showing up for work for several days, and this would have led to an altercation. What transpired would be those firearm, that gun shooting, 2 gunshot wounds to the back. We understand the gardener then ran out for his life outside of the residency where he later then collapsed on the other side of the pavement. This of course alerting security within the precinct of Hyde Park when police of course descended onto the home. But ultimately what we understand right now, Michelle, as Bellamin Mugabe alongside a 33-year-old suspect are expected to make their first appearance, is that they are likely to face more charges. You'd understand that today they are appearing on a charge of attempted murder, but sources close to the case tell us that prosecutors are likely to add 2 more charges. This includes defeating the ends of justice as well as pointing of a firearm. Now, crucial is of course that charge of defeating the ends of justice. This is because at the end of the day, Michelle, after the attempted murder till now, police have yet to find the weapon that was used in this shooting.
Okwamanje uphenyo alukaphothulwa njengoba kusafanele kuqinisekiswa amaphepha abo abagunyaza ukuba babe kuleli kanye nokunye.
The state is opposing their immediate release on bail. The state still needs to do the profiling of both accused persons, to also check their status in the Republic of South Africa.
But anyway, be that as it may, so the defense will indicate whether there's a need for bail.
Indeed, it is their call, by the way.
So at this stage, the investigations are not done.
Ummeli wendodana kaMugabe uthi okwamanje abakwazi ukuchaza ngamacala engeziwe ngoba kukho kuningi asekukhulume nomsolwa kanti basanikeza amaphoyisa ithuba lokuthi aqhubeke nophenyo lwawo.
Yeah, look, we can't speak too much on that at this stage. I mean, it's something that's only just been brought to our attention. We still need to take instructions from our client. As the prosecution stated, the investigations from the SAPS are still ongoing. So we're still waiting for those to be finalized so that we can then, of course, consult with our client, take instructions, and then take the necessary steps in order to deal with our client's matter.
Till now, police have yet to find the weapon that was used in this shooting. This is despite obtaining a search warrant on Friday, combing meticulously through this, the crime scene. We were there on Thursday late into the night, where even police divers were brought in to try and empty out a pool on the premises because they believed that perhaps maybe the weapon may have been submerged in water. And at this point, it still remains a crucial missing part of evidence in this matter. We also understand that at the time of his arrest, Bellamin Mugabe was allegedly told to us by police that he was uncooperative and that they are not ruling up the fact that even at the time, the scene may have been tampered with. You'd understand that after he was arrested by the diplomat policing unit, he was taken to Brumley police station, and right at that crucial moment when this investigation was kicking off, the home, the property in Hyde Park was ultimately left unattended. There was no surveillance. We understand as well from police that at that time several vehicles may have left the property, and that is an issue in itself, as that are we speaking as well about a compromised crime scene. But crucial to this matter as well, Michelle, for many South Africans, and I think as well as the international headlines that this case has made, is whether or not South Africa's justice system will in fact see this matter through. You'd understand that there is a long history, a long shadow, in fact, that is cast over the Mugabe home, particularly when it comes to serious crimes of that nature. This is, of course, dating back about 9 years ago, where Bellamin Mugabe's own mother, the former First Lady of Zimbabwe, Grace Mugabe, faced charges herself of assault. This stems from a case where she beat a model, Gabriella Engels, I believe, with an extension cord back in 2017. 2017 in a hotel. You'd remember that this case was then reached to the court. Diplomatic immunity was annulled, but till this day, she has not faced any of those charges. And of course, because there is an arrest warrant out for her name, she will not be able at this point to step foot in South Africa. This also brings to question who will be here from the Mugabe family to support Bellamin Mugabe as he appears before court today. But as of course, this long history or shadow that's cast over the Mugabe name, the youngest son of the Mugabe family himself, not an innocent role player. He has some history as well back home, a story stemming from him storming a mine. And so a lot of controversy that does surround this family, serious charges that have been laid before him, as well as another accused of attempted murder. And again, we understand possibly more charges. We're yet to see that charge sheet, but it is likely because the gun remains missing. Efforts, massive operations by police, still not able to locate that weapon, does indicate defeating the ends of justice. Michelle.
It certainly appears so. Veronica Magwadi live to us there just before that appearance at the Alexandra Magistrates Court.